where the story starts. Good times and scary parts, straight from the heart. How I started music and made it my art. Plus how I made it, somewhere out of the dark. I was born in California, I suffered kidney failure. Did it hurt? I was the baby, I couldn't tell you, but obviously I survived, cause frankly I'm alive. As a young kid I grew up normal, kinda broke to be formal. I daydreamed a lot, you could say I was nocturnal. Inside of my home, there was a lot of turmoil. I grew up playing sports, looking up to my brother, killing it on the court. But at my home, there wasn't a lot of support. I was just a kid, so the reasons were unknown. 9 years old, left on the corner, my brother and I put in foster homes. Mom and dad split, I didn't know how to deal with the havoc. So to this day, I still carry emotional baggage. Yeah, this is my life, something like a biography. I'ma tell you about my struggles and some of my philosophies.
My life changed for the worse and it was hard to adapt.
I couldn't go back, trapped in this emotional baggage. Yeah, this is my life, something like a biography. I'ma tell you about my struggles and some of my philosophies.
My life changed for the worse and it was hard to adapt.
I couldn't go back, trapped in this emotional baggage. So when I was 14, I started exploring this game. Thoughts pouring from my brain, I was torn from the pain. Anger's drained, my plans changed. I made a promise to myself, I'ma stick to this rap until something happened. I better myself, and that's still my belief. Action disguising my grief. Kept getting kicked out of school, I couldn't find a relief. So with all of this misfortune, I moved to Portland. I love the energy inside, I couldn't keep it. Hot use became frequent. It was my escape from reality and numb my casualties. I couldn't find a balance, actually my dad couldn't either. We were tossed out, so I lived with my brother. He was fresh out of prison, had his own spot where he was living, but he went back to his addiction, so we were served with an eviction. The last time I seen him we were fighting, now he's doing a 5-piece. And I lost the strength to keep writing him on my damn music. That's about the time I picked up dope and started using. Yeah, this is my life, something like a biography. I'ma tell you about my struggles and some of my philosophies.
My life changed for the worse and it was hard to adapt.
I couldn't go back, trapped in this emotional baggage. Yeah, this is my life, something like a biography. I'ma tell you about my struggles and some of my philosophies.
My life changed for the worse and it was hard to adapt.
I couldn't go back, trapped in this emotional baggage. I abandoned my music and for some reason I didn't miss it. I was caught in the streets, busy doing jail visits, living life explicit, homeless not exquisite. Yeah, I was hustling, using and still struggling. I was a little out of my mind, but still I was loving it. Shooting up in public, I had no remorse. I hit rock bottom, picking at my meth source, eating in the food lines, acting like everything's fine. I felt it was, so I was in line. You should've seen me, I was sucked up, run around puffed up, getting my ducats up. Gas tank empty, no luck. I could care less, like so what? I wish someone would've said,
Skeezo, you tripping, better hold up.
huh? Maybe then I wouldn't got caught up, but something did finally click. I felt readiness to change, plus I was tired of this itch. I spent years wasted, saltwater tears tasted, and that's just the basics. Yeah, this is my life, something like a